Om Ajnanaatimirandasya Gnananjanashalaakaya Chakshurunmilitam Mena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapatantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Uta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavanscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarini Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasadi Gauravaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So, thank you all for inviting me here. And big congratulations to all the devotees from Gaur Nitai circle who have taken a very, very important step in your life. This is called the Bhakti Steps program, or previously called as the Siksha Ceremony. So, there are so many people who have taken birth in this material world, but still there are very, very few who choose the spiritual path, or rather the Krishna consciousness. It is not surprising because Krishna himself has told in Bhagavad Gita, Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschit yatati siddhaye yatatam api siddhanam kaschin mamveti tattvataha. Manushyanam sahasreshu. Among thousands of people, only one or very few gets an opportunity to know about the Supreme. And among thousands of such people, hardly one attains me. Muktanam api siddhanam narayana parayanaha. So, among the siddhas, the person who chants the name of Lord Narayana is very, very rare. Sudurlabha prashantatma, kotishvapi mahamune. Sudurlabha, among kotishvapi, hardly very few gets the opportunity to chant the name of Lord Narayana. So firstly, getting an opportunity to practice the spiritual way itself is very difficult. And after getting the opportunity, being determined to follow the rules and regulations of devotional service is much greater. And it is actually exceptionally good is what Acharyas, even Lord says for that matter. Why should we know what is the importance, or why one should read Bhagavad Gita, or what is the importance of reading Bhagavad Gita? What is the importance of Or what is the benefit of choosing the spiritual path? Actually, in Gita Mahatmya, it is said that Maline Mochanam Pumsam Jalasnana Dine Dine means whoever takes bath daily, we all take bath daily using water. By taking bath daily in the water, only our external body gets purified. Sakrit Gitamrita Snanam. But whoever takes bath at least once by reading the Bhagavad Gita or by practicing the scriptures, for them, samsara malanashanam, their entire dirt or sins, whatever they have committed in their life, gets washed away. So to keep our body clean, we'll have to bath daily. But here says at least once, even once, does not mean that we just read once and then leave it. It is told to convince us how powerful. Actually, Shastra says that there are 7 kinds of snana, bath. How many snanas do we know? We all know only one snana, right? Which we take bath daily. Right? So, that is one kind of snana, which is Varuna Snana. Using the water, we daily take bath. Right? And to clean our body, external body. This is called as Varuna Snana. There is a second kind of snana. This is called as Divya Snana. Divya Snana means, we might have seen sometimes, very rarely, there will be rain, but at the same time there will be sun shining as well. That is the time we see a rainbow as well. Right? The Shastra says that rain which comes out in the presence of the sun is very, very auspicious. In fact, when we go and drench ourselves in that rain, it is very good for our health also. That is why it is called as Divya Snana. Very, very auspicious. So next time when your children or someone goes out to play in the rain, especially when there is sun, don't stop them. It is very, very good for their body. Third one is Kapila Snana. Kapila Snana means taking a cloth, wetting a cloth and wiping our body. Something like sponge bath. Right? Whenever we are not keeping well, sometimes the doctor says, take a sponge bath. Right? That is also considered to be a bath. Next, fourth one is Vayavya Snana. Vayavya Snana means the dust which is coming out of the hoof of a cow. When the cow walks, from its hoof prints, the dust is generated. When that dust is, when it is put on our body, that is also one snana, we get purified. This is called as Vayavya Snana. And then Mrittiga Snana. Mrittiga Snana is the fifth snana. This is when we take bath in the holy rivers. We see when we go to Mayapur, in Ganga, we take the mud and we put it all over our body. So the clay or the sand which we get from the bank of the holy rivers, we put it on our body. Even today, on the village side, they don't use all these soaps or detergents. See, they are still very fair. No, they don't want any special cream or anything. The only cream they use is this cream. They take the sand from the river bank, they put it all over their body. This is their Lux, Dettol, Dove, everything. They put it and they take bath. This is also one snana. So how much over? 5, right? Yeah. The sixth one is Agneya Snana. Agneya Snana means the cow dung. They dry the cow dung and powder it, make it to ashes, and that ashes they apply on the body. Even today when you go to Ayurvedic shops, you can see lot of soaps made out of cow dung, Gomata products. So this is how they are made. So this is Agneya Snana. So all these 6 snanas, they cleanse only the external body. Now there is a 7th snana which is a very important snana that not only cleanses our external body but also cleanses us internally. This is called as Mantra Snana. Mantra snana is when we chant the mantra, not only we outwardly get purified, but also we get purified internally. So that is why we all chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, right? That is the mantra for Kali Yuga. And when we are chanting, it is said to be that is the best snana, because it not only cleanses us outside, but also it cleanses us inside, right? And more importantly, why do we follow all these scriptures or shastras, or rather, why are we in a spiritual direction? What does it do for us? The answer is very simple. It teaches us or makes us understand what is dharma and what is adharma. We get to know the dharmic way of living. You see, there is education given in the outside world, in the material world. They all teach us mathematics, social science, biology, chemistry, physics. All this education is good. It is all material education. But none of these education is teaching us what is the goal of our life, or what is the dharmic way of living. It will teach us about the great people, but it will not teach us how a person can become great by the way which he can live. Right? This is not to be found. That is why we have Shastras, Vedas. Actually, so many of us, the atheists, say that we cannot see God, or rather, I don't believe God because I cannot see Him. Actually, the Lord is present in front of us in the form of these scriptures, in the form of His representatives, whom we call as Acharyas. This Vedas, scriptures are like the signature of the Lord. Whenever there is a signature, it necessarily does not mean that the person has to be there. Right? That's the whole reason we have signature, which means he is authorized. I don't have to be every time present physically. So similarly, these Vedic scriptures are the signature signed by the Lord. The Lord need not be there every time. He does not have to come in front of 84 lakh species every time, every single day, and tell that I am there, I am there, I am there. He is a supreme Lord. Right? That is why he is already authorized. This is my signature. The moment you see my signature, you can understand I am there. And what is that signature? Those are the Vedic scriptures. So the scriptures teaches us what is dharma, especially our scriptures like Ramayana, Mahabharata, Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita. They all teach us the way of life. It's not just in the form of some story. It actually gives some symbolic representations. It lets us know how we have to lead our life. Most of us, when we see Ramayana or Mahabharata, when we read, we just enjoy them as a story. But there is some deep inner meaning which actually it tries to teach us. Actually, 5 years back after this COVID, during this COVID, what this government did is they re-released all these old Ramayana and Mahabharata. They used to play this. And people really enjoyed because they were really bored. They did not know what to do. So they all enjoyed nicely watching this serial. But what have we understood? There are a lot of inner. One is the external meaning, which we all see as a story and enjoy it. Oh, nice story, yeah. But there is the internal meaning. For example, if you see in Ramayana, once there were sages who were doing yagas and yagnas in a place called Janasthana. And when these sages were involved in devotional activities, around 14,000 demons, Rakshasas, Asuras came there to disturb their yaga. So these sages were completely disturbed. They were not given any peace. These Rakshasas were completely disturbing the yagna and the arena. And these sages went to Sri Rama and complained like this, we have a problem. we have been disturbed. We are not able to peacefully do our day-to-day devotional activities. Then Rama said that, don't worry, I will come. You don't worry, you continue with your puja. I will come and I'll kill all these asuras. And then Rama comes, and he comes with the Ramabana. What is the speciality of Ramabana? Yeah, it hits the target. It will never miss the target. And actually, Kamba Ramayanam, whoever is Tamil speaking here, it is said, Ramanukku oru vil, oru il, oru sol. What it means is, oru il means Rama has only one wife, that is Sita Mai. Oru sol, which means if he says anything, he follows it. And oru vil means just one arrow is enough. The Ramaban is enough. So here Rama has already given his word that he is going to use Ramaban. And the speciality of Ramaban is, do you know what is the speciality of Ramaban? Anyone can, by just looking at the arrow, can make out that this is Ramaban. How? Yes, Lord's name is written. That is how Wali was able to find out. Wali was shot from behind. And Wali did not know who hit me. But when he saw the arrow, the name Ram was written. That is how he came to know. No, it was Ramaban which has shot me. Now Rama comes and he takes the Ramaban and he shoots. When he shoots, this Ramaban goes towards the 14,000 demons, asuras, and surprisingly, it is only chasing. It is chasing them, but it's not killing. Do you all know why? I mean, ultimately, this Ramaban kills all the asuras, but initially it is just chasing. It is chasing them out. It is not at all killing. Do you all know why? It's okay, you all can guess. Nothing like right or wrong answer.
Giving them a chance if they are surrendering.
Okay, giving them a chance to see if they are surrendering. Okay, anyone else? Yeah, good. That was a holy place. Now, holy place need not be some holy pilgrimage. Wherever there is devotional service happening, wherever there are devotees, that place is said to be a holy place. And what happens if that Ramabana kills that asuras? All their blood, everything, the dead bodies will be all scattered around that place. At that entire place, that yaga could not be completed. Because when you say, the main thing about the yagna is, you have to please Vishnu, you have to please the demigods. The person who is doing this yagna should be very peaceful. There should not be any other undoings that should go on in that place. So that is all. And Rama's intention, was it actually to chase the demons or to kill the demons? No, actually Rama's intention was to kill the demons. Rama did not think that, okay, I have to chase these guys and only then kill. But the Ramabana itself, it chased this demon out of that Janasthana, and once they came out of that border, then it killed. What is the lesson we can learn from there? Not only Rama follows Dharma, even Ramabana was so dharmic. And Rama did not have any intentions. This is the kind of inner meaning which we can learn from the scriptures like Ramayana, from the scriptures like Mahabharata, from our Vedic scriptures. And to learn these dharma and apply these dharma in our life, we have to be in the spiritual direction, taking some spiritual guidance under our authorities. Similarly, there was one more scenario where Vishwamitra Muni, we all know that they had taken the help of Rama and Lakshmana when they were small boys, because he had to conduct some sacrifice, he had a lot of disturbance. He could have killed them. He could have killed Tataka by himself. He was very powerful. But then again, for the same reason, because he was conducting a yaga, he cannot do any non-violence. He calls Rama and Lakshmana. And then Rama and Lakshmana kills Tataka. And when they were about to return, just around that time, Vishwamitra Muni gets an invitation from whom? From Janaka Maharaj, inviting him for the Swayamvara. Now Vishwamitra Muni is completely in a confusion because these two are princes, Rama and Lakshmana. He has given a word to Dasharath Maharaj that he will take them back and bring them back. Now, if he goes and leaves them in the kingdom, by that time the Swayamvara will get over. Now Janaka Maharaj is also a great king, a great devotee. He cannot say no to the invite. So he has to go. So he is in a confusion. How can I take? Why he was in a confusion? Because the invitation was only for Vishwamitra Muni. It was not for Rama or Lakshman. And Rama and Lakshman were they were princes. They will not go without any invitation. We may go without any invitation. They will not go. So he was very confused. Looking at this confused state, Ram came and asked, Gurudev, what is the problem? What happened? I am seeing you confused. So Vishwamitra Muni says, this is the problem. Then Rama says, don't worry, can you show me the invitation? Then Vishwamitra Muni shows the invitation. And after looking at the invitation, Ram says that, don't worry, even we have the invitation. We will also come. No problem. Vishwamitra says, how that is possible? Then Ram reads out the invitation. See, Janaka Maharaj, what is written? Dear respectful Vishwamitra Muni, there is a Swayamvar happening for my daughter, Sita Mai. Please, you come along with your Koti Shishyagana. So that is mentioned. And that somehow Vishwamitra Muni did not see it. And then now Ram and Lakshman said, now anyways we are your Shishyas, disciples. So there is nothing wrong in we coming. Right? What we would have done out of confusion, we would have booked some Ola or Uber for Ram and Lakshman, say that you go home, I will go here and I will come. But no, here Ram is teaching. So these are the kind of dharma tattvas which we can learn from the Shastras. Do you all know Samudra Manthan, pastime, churning of the milk ocean? And one side Devatas and the other side there are Asuras churning the milk ocean. We all know from that churning only Lakshmi Devi came out. That is why Lakshmi Devi is called as the daughter of Samudra Deva. Her father is the ocean. So even before Lakshmi Devi could come, Lakshmi Devi's elder sister came out. Do you all know what is her name? Jeshta. Jeshta came out. This is even before Lakshmi Devi came out. Jeshta came out. Jeshta was very opposite to Lakshmi Devi. Even though she was her elder sister, she was very dark, ugly, filled with inauspiciousness, coming with a red sari. I mean, nobody even wanted to look at her. The children there were very scared. The moment she came out, she felt like as though the Miss India or Miss Universe walking down the ramp. So she came out stylely and she told, oh Devatas, I know you people are waiting for me for a long time. Don't worry, tell me how can I serve you. So this is how she was very proud. And Devatas did not even like looking at her. They said, we can't even look at you. Can you please leave this place? That is the biggest service you can do. Because already our children are frightened. Can you do that help? Jeshta said, no, see, I have come out. You are supposed to give me a place. How can I go out so easily? So this Devata said, Jeshta said, no, I cannot go anyways, I have come out. Somebody has to accept me. So then the Devata said, okay, we will give you 5 places. You can take shelter in these 5 places. What are the 5 places? The Devata said, first places, wherever or in whichever house there is a fight between husband and wife, there you can go. Do we have any room empty here? Any of the houses? No. Okay, so we don't fight. So he said, wherever there is no fight between husband and wife, that is the first place. Second place is whoever wakes up after sunrise, in that house you go and stay. We all wake up very early, right? We all wake up early morning 8:30. Some people who are working in IT, they wake up early morning at 11:30. So it is said that Shastra says that we should all wake up before sunrise, before the sun comes out. Not only that, before the sun is seen, there is a period even before sun comes out, but it is still light. The darkness would have gone. You can't see the sun, but still that is called as a clearing phase. When the sun is not seen, but the sun is just coming out, that time all these poisonous reptiles, everything go and hides away. So even before that, we'll have to wake up. If we don't do that, even Ayurveda says that our lifespan also reduces when we are not awake, or if we continue sleeping after sunrise. So we all should wake up early in the morning. So here, Jeshta is given a place. So wherever there are people who are still sleeping after the sunrise, you have to go and stay there. Third place says whoever sleeps during Trisandhya. What is the Trisandhya time? The evening time, when we do this Sandhya Arati, right? So that's the time where nobody should sleep. What are we supposed to do during that time? What are we supposed to do? Yeah, we have to do devotional services. It is said that during this time, Trisandhya time, the Bhutakanas and the Pretas, the ghosts from Shiva, they keep roaming. And whoever are involved in non-devotional activities, like sleeping, it is actually also said we should also avoid eating during that time. What is the general public? What are we involved mostly during that time? Watching serial. This is the time, correctly 5:30, 6 o'clock, correctly Trisandhya time serial will start. We will not do puja. In the serial, that heroine actress will come, she will do puja nicely. She will come up with a nice sari, she will have an altar, she will do puja, and we will participate in that puja. We will not do puja in our house. So Trisandhya time, this is very, very important. So wherever anyone is sleeping or doing any non-devotional activities during Trisandhya, their Jeshta will come. Fourth place, whichever house is unclean, things scattered around, their Jeshta will come. And finally, wherever there is adharma going on, need not be a house, anywhere in this universe, wherever there is adharma, this place Jeshta will stay, because she is a person who is filled with inauspiciousness. So like this, 5 places were given for Jeshta. What are the 5 places? First one? Yes. Second? First one, wherever there is a fight between husband and wife. Second one? Yes, sleeping even after sunrise. Third? Sleeping and doing non-devotional activities during Trisandhya. And fourth one is keeping the house unclean and surroundings unclean. And fifth is whenever there are adharmic activities. I mean, when I spoke about Trisandhya, I remembered one point. Recently, my Guru Maharaj, during his Vyasa Puja lecture, he also said that you don't have to be second initiated for you to chant Gayatri during the 3 Sandhyas. Even if you are just normal first initiated, even if you are not initiated, you are just simple, you are just chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. Even if you have finished your rounds, it is good that you chant your at least one round of Hare Krishna mantra at these 3 intervals. It is very, very auspicious, is what he says. Anyways, the point is now Jeshta is happy. Finally, the churning is continuing. And after that, Lakshmi Devi comes. After Lakshmi Devi comes, Lakshmi Devi is offered to Narayana. She marries Narayana. She puts a Varnamala garland, and there is a simple ceremony, and the wedding of Narayana and Lakshmi Devi is conducted. And Lakshmi Devi is a little bit sad. There is no happiness in the face, like we see in all these marriages nowadays. Generally, the bride or the bridegroom, someone is not happy, completely happy with their marriage. So here similarly, Lakshmi Devi's face, you can see that she's feeling bad. And Narayana asks, so today is meant to be a very, very happiest day. Why are you feeling very bad? Why are you very sad? So Lakshmi Devi says, she says 2 reasons. One, she says is that, no, we should have conducted a grand wedding ceremony. We should have invited a lot of people, but this became a very simple ceremony. Like this registrar office, they go and they just sign, right? So like that, Narayana and Lakshmi Devi did. Very simple. She just came out of that churning the ocean. She married Narayana. Everything got over. So she said that no, some grand ceremony. Narayana said, don't worry. I am very expert in marrying. No, I have married so many wives. We can conduct a very nice marriage. No problem. What is your other problem? No, what was her other problem? Anyone wants to guess? Connected to the pastime which I told. Sorry? Yes, go ahead. Her sister? No. She has an elder sister. So elder sister has to get married. She was feeling bad. I have an elder sister. She has to get married. Vishnu said, is that your problem? That's okay, we'll arrange. So you ask Jeshta to come. We'll fix her marriage. So meanwhile the message goes to Jeshta. Jeshta feels very happy. Oh, my marriage, somehow my sister and my brother-in-law is fixing up my marriage, so she also very happily comes. So they have fixed her marriage. Till now they have not seen who is the bridegroom. Marriage is fixed. So Jeshta is coming to the arena. Meanwhile, that day, what happens? On the same day, there is one devotee who is coming to see Narayana, take darshan of Narayana. His name is Uddalaka. So this devotee, till what time? Fine. So this devotee comes. So he says, he comes to take darshan of Narayana. He comes and pays his obeisances. The moment he pays obeisances, Narayana says, Uddalaka, I have arranged a marriage for you. I have found a bride for you. Uddalaka said, bride? Narayana, I came just for taking your darshan. I wanted your association. I just came to pray something and leave. What is this? You are giving me additional bonuses. No, she is a wonderful girl. Narayana spoke like any other normal brokers. She is a very nice girl, very nice boy. No bad habits at all. So like this he is saying, Jeshta is a very good girl. You will be very happy in your life. The moment this guy, he saw Jeshta, he was like, this girl, Narayana, what is this? I am your devotee. What are you doing to me? Then somehow Narayana understood. the devotee's pain, then Narayana called Uddalaka and he whispered something in his ears. And immediately Uddalaka accepted for marriage. Do you all know what he whispered? Anyone wants? Okay, that's a secret. We will see in the end of the story. So he whispered, and Uddalaka, still he is not very keen, but somehow on Narayana's word, he agreed for the wedding. The marriage was done. Then Swayamvara was done. After their wedding was done, a grand wedding was done for Lord Narayana and Lakshmi Devi. Everything was done, and finally, this Uddalaka is actually a rishi, very, very sage. He was actually a sage. So we all know where devotee sages live. They live in a hermitage. So they live in a forest. It's not like they live in a 2 BHK, 3 BHK bungalow in HBR Layout. No. They live in a forest in a hermitage. So this Uddalaka is now taking Jeshta to the hermitage. So Jeshta is also very happily going. And hermitage as usual is filled with all the devotees. The moment Jeshta steps inside the house of Uddalaka, she is not able to stand there. She is kind of getting all sorts of disturbances. Do you know why she is not able to tolerate? She is getting all disturbances. Yeah, devotees were actually doing Harinam Kirtan. They were all chanting mantras, all the Vedic mantras were going on. And she is a person who is filled with inauspiciousness. As per the vara she got, she can stay only in 5 places. At least in a place where there is no chanting or the spiritual activities going on. Now she is bought a person, the broker Narayana is cheated her. Somehow she is given her husband, devotee husband. She said, I cannot stand in this place. She ran away. First time in the history, on the same day of marriage, the bride ran away. I mean, those days it was very shocking and new to them. Nowadays it is, for us it is very common. Now we keep hearing these newses. But those days it was very new. Now can you all guess what Narayana would have whispered in the ear of Uddalaka? Not later. You marry her now, don't worry, on the same day she will run away. This is what Narayana told. On that guarantee, Uddalaka married. So, anyways, the moral of the story is that wherever there is atmosphere which is filled with Harinam and spiritual activities, or even in our lives, if we take our lives through devotion in a devotional path, chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, coming to satsang, taking devotee association, right? Then there will be 2 things. One thing is Jeshta will be pushed out of our life. Jeshta is a very decent name. In our local language, especially I don't know in North India and South India, they call Moodevi. Correct? This Jeshta's one more name is Moodevi. She will be kicked out and Lakshmi Devi will come in. Today nobody wants Narayana, they want only Lakshmi Devi. Simply namesake they will do Satya Narayana Puja, all these things. But they are not interested in Narayana, only Lakshmi. This is Ravana mentality. What is Ravana's mentality? Wants only Sita, does not want Rama. So we are all, in a small way, we are all the Ravanas and Hiranyakashipus. They are all big. See, actually, that is why during Hiranyakashipu, Narsimha came to kill Hiranyakashipu. For Ravana, Rama came. For Kamsa, Krishna came. For Kali Yuga, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came not to kill, but to give prema. Do you know why he came not to kill? Because if he has to kill everyone. Because within all of us there are small Hiranyakashipus and Ravanas. In Satyuga, the fight was between 2 regions, 2 planets. The Devaloka and Asuraloka. 2 planets used to fight. When Treta Yuga came, the fight came within the same planet but between two countries. There was Ravana representing Lanka and Rama representing Ayodhya, India. So India and Sri Lanka fought. When it came to Dwapara Yuga, within the same family members fought. Who fought? Kauravas fought with Pandavas, and within the Kuru dynasty, even from Yadu dynasty, at the last they all fought with each other. But in Kali Yuga, within the same person, we have one good side, we have a bad side. When we come to temple, we are all with nice dhoti, tilak, everything. We are all Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna Mataji, nice, very good. The moment we step out of the temple, we are different. I mean, that is the problem of Kali Yuga. It is not that only one person is like that, other person is not like that. Within all of us, there is something good, something bad. Kama, Krodha, Moha, Lobha, Mada, Matsarya. In the 6 anarthas, one or the other anarthas is there within everyone. Maybe something is for some people, Krodha is more, Kama is less. For the other person, Kama is more, Lobha is less. Something like that. But some or the other way, everything is there. So if you see that way, Narsimadev or Rama cannot come in Kali Yuga. Only Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has to come. So that is why the spiritual, so we have to understand how important in this Kali Yuga. Nowadays, a lot of people are involved in or rather interested in ecological development. They want to do social service. Some people even come and ask us, you ISKCON people, you are simply doing Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, what you are doing for society? What social service are you doing? Actually, we are doing the greatest social service. Actually, developing the ecology, see, ecology is actually a reflection of, the dirt in the ecology is actually a reflection of dirt within ourselves. I'll just give you a simple example. Actually, this was one conversation between one sannyasi and one politician also. One time one politician came and asked one sannyasi, I think it was Radhanath Swami Maharaj, if I'm not wrong. He came and asked, Swamiji, you people are doing very good. We appreciate that you are doing spiritual activities. But what are you doing for the society? Social service is also very important, right? You have to do service to mankind. So this sannyasi answered it so beautifully. He said that, see, you people are actually, he gave an example. See, you people are cleaning. So for example, our Honorable Prime Minister, he's taken up this project of Ganga cleaning, which is actually going on very nicely. So they are cleaning Ganga very nicely, especially if you have visited to Varanasi very recently, you can see the difference between the old Varanasi and the new Varanasi. Right? So Ganges have been cleaned. So this Swamiji said that you people are cleaning Ganga. But what kind of service you are doing is, you are cleaning Ganga, again somebody else will come and make it dirty. Again you are cleaning. So it is like a continuous cleaning you are doing. Somebody else is also coming without any civic sense, they are making it dirty. What we as spiritual beings are doing is that we are changing the person of the person we are changing the heart of the person who is coming and making that Ganga dirty. We are cleaning the heart of that person so that he does not come and make Ganga dirty at all. Which means, if you are automatically cleaning the hearts of everyone, you don't have to clean Ganga at all, it is automatically cleaned. So the cleanliness of ecology is actually a reflection of cleanliness within ourselves. You change our heart, automatically the society is changed. So now does it not mean that we are doing the greatest service, social service? Yes, we are doing the greatest social service. So we have to know how much important it is for us to clean our hearts. There are many ways to clean our hearts. In Satyuga, the way to clean the heart was by doing meditation. Because people used to live for 1 lakh years. They had so much of time. It is said that Hiranyakashipu himself did tapas for 40,000 years to gain all the benedictions from Brahmaji. When Treta Yuga came, the lifespan reduced, it was 10,000 years. And the ways to clean the heart, or the path to seek spiritual salvation, was by doing yagnas, sacrifices. Dwapar Yuga came, the age lifespan reduced 1,000 years. Then the way to clean our hearts was temple worship. All these big temples were built. So there was temple worship. Finally, when Kali Yuga came, the process was much more simplified. In Kali Yuga, the lifespan is only 100 years. And nowadays, not even 100. We hardly live for 70, 80. And as the Kali Yuga progressed, it said that people will live only for 20, 25 years. Manda sumanda matayo manda bhagyo I upadrataha. The nature feature of Kali Yuga. People are short-lived. People are with less intelligence. People are quarrelsome. But at the same point, because this age is very complicated, it's called the Iron Age. Lord mercifully made us the process very simple. Kalim sabha jayanti arya gunagna sarabhaginaha yatra sankirtane naiva sarva swartho bilabhyate. In Kali Yuga, only a person who is very intelligent will understand that the only process to get out of this age is by Nama Sankirtana Yagna. Only through Nama Sankirtana. There is no other way. Only by chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. And when we do this mantra snan, we all get purified. So that is why we'll have to understand the importance of this human life. Like I said, there are hardly very people. You can see there are so many people in Bangalore, so many people in Karnataka, so many people in India, so many people in this universe, but there is hardly 20, 25 people or very few people who would have congregated for a spiritual session on a Saturday evening. Just imagine the life of the outside people on a Saturday evening, or a Sunday morning. So we should not feel that, oh, we have sacrificed something. No. In 1 year, how many Sundays do we have? 54 Sundays. So in 10 years, 540. In 100 years, totally around 5,500. This is for 100 years, if we live for 100 years. So let us say we have 4,000 Sundays. So in our lives, all of us have only 4,000 Sundays. And we are not still toddlers, where our age is 1 or 2 years. All of us are 30, at least minimum 30 plus, which means around 1,500 to 2,000 Sundays have already gone. Hardly we are left over with only 2,000 Sundays. How we can potentially use this 2,000 Sundays in our life? Forget about other weekdays, because we have our office work. Does not mean that we do not do Krishna Bhakti. Of course, we have our duty towards our family household responsibilities. So the only day available for us, that if you are an IT sector, you will get one additional Saturday. Otherwise, not even that. So the only time we can spend time with devotees, take their association, satsang, is only the Sundays. And in this Sunday, let's say we have 2,000 Sundays, right? How many Sundays are we going to waste? I am not going to answer that. That is a self-reflection which we have to do. We hardly have very few Sundays, and these Sundays will just run away like that, anything. And it's not that we are getting the entire Sunday to perform devotional service. Hardly it is 2 to max 3 hours we are spending in the temple. Anyone comes for a Sunday feast morning 8 o'clock, 8:30, you finish Bhagavatam class, have Sunday feast by 10:30, 11, you are back home. So let's say we from 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock is the time only we are spending. So even among the 2000 Sundays, so it is hardly within 3 hours in a Sunday which we are spending, which is like 10%, 10 to 15%. Or even if you say from a percentage view, Prabhupada says actually in a day, at least 10 to 15% we have to be Krishna consciousness, he says. 10 to 15%, which means in 24 hours a day, at least 3 hours. 16 rounds goes off, 2 hours. The remaining 1 hour, we have to adjust with reading, doing some service, listening to some lecture, all these things. And one more thing is, almost if you calculate, even if we sleep for 6 to 8 hours in our day, which is a healthy sleep, around 30% of our life has gone there only. Just imagine 30% of our lifetime washed away just by sleeping. This is like a normal sleep. Now there are some people who are taken PhD in sleeping. 12 hours, 13 hours, in between, traveling in the bus while going to office, traveling back, while chanting, while sitting in Bhagavatam class. All these calculated somewhere around 12 to 13 hours sleeping. 50% of the life gone. My God, 50%. So we hardly have 50% in our hand. And a few 2000 Sundays. In the 2000 Sundays, only 3 hours. How are we going to very meaningfully see all these rishis and sages? They did dhyanam for continuous. You see Dhruva Maharaj, for 5 months, 6 months, at the end of his vrata, he was just breathing only once in 24 days. He just started with one leaf. He just used to eat once in 3 days, then once in 6 days, once in 9 days. Finally, when he came to end, he used to breathe only one. For us, nothing difficulty. We can all feast only one Ekadashi. 2 Ekadashis in a month we have to fast. In that also, we have Ekadashi Atta, Ekadashi Pizza, Ekadashi Burger. If at all Ekadashi had a mouth, it would have cried. So we are enjoying nicely. That is also not fasting. We have given so much of opportunities in this modern age to peacefully do Krishna consciousness. That's why Prabhupada says, this process is not at all difficult. Just feast, dance and chant Hare Krishna, he says. So all of us should start this Bhakti Step program. It's like a sankalpa. It's a step towards your ultimate goal. Our ultimate goal is Krishna Prema. Just like in our academics, right? Our goal would be to become a doctor or engineer. We don't directly step into a doctor or engineer. We start from pre-KG. We go to primary, then we have secondary high school, then primary secondary, and then high school. We pass out of 10th. In 10th, they give us a certification, your pass out marks card, and then we'll have to pass out 12th standard. Then we'd have to take out the undergraduate course, take the degree certificate. Only you certified, you get into the respective stream that you want, be it a lawyer or engineer, whatever. This Bhakti Step or Siksha Ceremony program is also a step towards that goal. Our step is, what is our step? What is our goal? What's our goal? Krishna Prema, going back to Godhead, Krishna Prema. For that Krishna Prema, what we'll have to take? We'll have to get second initiated. Before that, we have to get first initiated. Whoever is planned to take sannyasa, we'll have to plan for that also. Before that, we'll have to take shelter. Before that, Prabhupada Ashraya. Before that, Upasak. Before that, Sadhak. Before that, Sevak. And it starts from Shraddhavan. Shraddha means a small faith. I've got a small faith. Anything you see in this material world, we cannot jump away. This is a small step. And this program is meant to give you that platform. We can ask, why in Bhakti all this is required? Do we really want to know at which level? Yes, that is not to show for anyone else, but for ourselves to identify where are we standing. Now if a person is failed in 10th, only then he'll come to know, oh, I am really bad, I have to improve somewhere. Only then he'll put in some extra efforts and then he'll make sure he'll pass in the subjects where he is failed. So similarly, we give these certifications, we give you just to know that where am I supposed to go? What is my goal? This is what is about Siksha Ceremony. And it is a very, very important step in your life. And please continue. It is vow, it is not just you. The only thing missing here is the fire sacrifice. Otherwise, it is still a vow that you have taken in front of Prabhupada, in front of the Guru Parampara, and in front of the deities. Just like initiation vows, you sit in front of a fire sacrifice. You make sure that you practice that vows. So similarly, whatever small steps, and everything should start with the baby step. So we have to keep that baby steps and start building up a little by little, whatever is as per our capacity. But also we have to make sure that we are in a proper guidance. Spiritual guidance is very, very important. Spiritual guidance comes through mainly association. So in our temple we have not only in our temple, Prabhupada has set up a very nice platform where he started this Sunday Love Feast program, where he is given, because he knows in the modern age nobody is going to come to temple. Everyone is going to be very, very busy in their lives. They won't be able to come and stay in the temple every week or every day, 24 hours a day. So Sunday, whenever you get some time, you come to the temple, spend some time with the devotees, hear some Krishna Katha, do Kirtan together, have prasadam with the devotees. So this is our battery. I mean, this is our only, this is our oxygen. The oxygen for devotees in this material world is only Krishna consciousness. When we do that, the Lord will automatically take care of us. We don't have to. Ananyas chintayanto mam yejana pariyupasate tesha mityabhiyuktana yogakshemam vahamyam. Krishna says, my devotee don't have to worry. If he just surrenders to me, whatever he has, I will make sure that remains. And whatever he is lacking, I will give it to him. After all, he is my devotee. He doesn't have to be feared. There is a guarantee Krishna is giving. So all of us has to just put that additional step. One step you put towards Krishna, Krishna puts 10 steps towards you. After all, he is Aham Bija Pratapitaha. He is a seed-giving father. When a small child cries, mother knows. No, the child doesn't have to frequently go and ask, give me food, give me food. By looking at the child, the mother knows when to give, what is good for that child, everything. The child doesn't have to do any drama or do some blackmailing. No, if you don't give food, I will jump from there. Nothing. The mother knows automatically. So for us devotees, we'll have to just surrender to the Lord. The Lord knows what is good for us, what is bad for us. But we'll have to take that step. Choosing that spiritual path is very, very important in our life. And all of you have done that. I really wish you all, for whoever has taken this important step in your life, congratulations. So we wish you all and pray that you grow even more whenever the next Siksha ceremony is coming. Take up the next step and nicely progress. And all of us, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, everyone should become a leader, everyone should become a teacher, everyone should become a guru. Right? That is the whole beauty of our movement. It is not that just that people are sitting hearing. No, you grow up, you become, you progress in spiritual life, you preach to 10 people or whatever number of people. So this is our movement. No, we take and we give. That is how this movement spreads. That's the beauty of this movement. That is why our movement is still establishing and flourishing nicely. Actually, see, any other organization, once that founder Acharya is no more, he leaves, generally that organization will not sustain. It will go away. And most of the time, you will remember the founder Acharya's name. Say, for example, we remember names like Sadguru or any other famous Swamiji's name, but we don't know what their tattva is or what their organization is going. But when you speak about ISKCON, nobody knows, I mean outsiders, nobody will know that Prabhupada is the founder Acharya. They will tell that, oh, some old man is sitting there, what is his name? Nobody will know. He left 50 years back, but today, even today, the organization is flourishing. It is because of the purity of the organization. Because we are following the correct path. We saw, right, the 4 ways to clear our hearts out. And in Kali Yuga is Nama Sankirtana Yagna. And the only organization, if not the very few organizations which are following this, is the ISKCON organization. So we should be very thankful to the Supreme Lord that we are the chosen ones. We could have been in any other spiritual moment. It may give us max to max Vargaloka, but it may not give us back to Godhead. So that's the beauty of this organization. Anyways, thank you so much.